Oh, these boys will be absolutely devastated. There's nothing worse than that losing feeling. I've been there, and believe me, it hurts.
And take a look around the room. Love comes wearing disguises. How to go about your shoes. Break it down by shapes and sizes. I'm a man who's got very specific taste. Yeah, you're just my type. Oh, you got pulse in you, I breathe it. Yeah, you're just my type. Oh, I think it's time for we get it. Yeah, you're just my type. When there's loving in the air, don't fight it, just keep breathing. I can't help myself but stare. Double check for double meanings. I'm a man who's got very specific taste. Yeah, you're just my type. Oh, you got pulse in you, I breathe it. Yeah, you're just my type. Oh, I think it's time for
New hope, new aspirations, same drama. It is a pleasure to welcome everyone back to a new season. Everything building now towards the imminent kickoff. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Now the lineups for the game. That gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The big man, Luca Toni. He's another one of those strikers who appears to work harder for what he gets, and he'll run the centre-backs out of position, get on the end of crosses, and his goal return remains very, very decent.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. That's a half-decent try.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Tevez. Juventus are now pinning their hopes on a new manager, one with no previous experience at this level. It is a bold move, but there have been some terrific success stories down the years. Barcelona and Guardiola springs to mind. So what about this one, Jim?
Well, I have to admit, Peter, that I didn't see this appointment coming. There were other candidates with bigger reputations, but he's obviously impressed upon the powers that be that he can deliver what they want, and good luck to him.
Lichtsteiner pumps it into the area. Firmly met. Tevez. A chance! Shoots! Decent enough try.
Well, to be honest, I thought it was a good enough effort to go in, only for the post to get in the way. I mean, this game can be very tough on you at times. Oh, look, they've started with such intensity, but maybe they just need to add a little composure to their finishing. You know, it's the only thing that's missing so far.
Evra picks it up from the goal kick. It's a loose ball, played out to the right. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Juventus applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, I think they've started in a very positive manner and look hungry for goals, and they'll need to capitalise on such a good spell now before we possibly see a reply from the opposition.
Taxidis gets it back, aimed long and direct. Shapes the shoots! And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
And he's through on goal. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Tony. Vidal goes long and forward. Tevez. Lovely bit of skill. Tevez. Can he find a finish now? Goal! Juventus! And it's Juventus who take the lead.
Tevez showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Juventus draw first blood here.
Well, that lifts some of the pressure, but they need to maintain their work rate. It's been very good up to now.
So what now? Drills one in. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Bonucci. Now it's Tony. Now the pass. Big chance. He has done it!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, I love watching games like this when both teams are given everything they've got to try and win it. This is all the makings of a cracker.
Hits one! Pumps it forwards. Tries to switch the play. Tony with the ball through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
That was just fractionally offside.
Chiellini. Vidal. Lichtsteiner. Oh, glorious footwork! Marquisio. Passes it through. Into the box. Defence has got rid of that. Evra, there he goes, motoring forward. It's a goal kick. Tries a through ball. That'll be a throw. Lichtsteiner. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Ball's out on the left now. The defence can get it clear. Looks to dink one in. Cut out in the nick of time. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Second period then underway. What a throw in. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Juventus have given away a penalty. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. And they've turned it round! That's as calm as you like.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side. Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Looks to slip it through. Caught offside that time. Pogba. Marquisio. Pogba. It's Pogba! Oh, a very decent attempt. It's come loose. Oh, that's neat. Vidal. He's tried one! That is wayward. Hazard got into a good position, but he may need to hold things up. Hazard. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Hazard!
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Tony needed to come up with a better ball.
I timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Hoops it upfield. Juventus are desperately short of time with plenty to do. Looks like a good ball through. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Vidal does well there, alert. And it's Hazard. Wonderful quick feet. Hazard. Tevez. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Evra with the ball through. Hazard. Lovely feet. Chance! Away from immediate danger. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. He's got the ball glued to his feet. It's Pogba! In it goes! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Pogba, a scorer already in the game, brings it forward.
It's all very neat football, but time is against them now and they need to get the ball forward.
Tony. Vidal. Pogba. Brings the ball forward. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Tony. Has he picked him out? And now the finish! Pretty robust, but the referee says no foul. Aim forward. Now it's Llorente, and it's Pogba. Real chance to break. Oh, he's broken through. Looks to slip it through. Hits one! It's bounced out! It's a goal! Surely that has won it! A massive strike at the very last! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
I just think there was too much ball watching. Nobody's really looking to see who's drifting into good striking positions, and it's a bad one to give away, it really is. Well, I think the last few minutes of this game will be fraught for players and fans alike now. I think they're about to have everything thrown at them.
Juventus pick it up and can go again. Timely intervention. Clears it out of harm's way. And that will be the final act. Juventus have gone down in the opening game here. A big disappointment for those who've so looked forward to it.